my most anticipated movie of the year, and I'm now reviewing it now. On Monday. I just saw it yesterday on Sunday because I was busy all weekend. I already explained this, doing stage crew for my school musical, so I didn't get to see it until yesterday. Yeah! Now, I definitely had high hopes going into this movie. It's my most anticipated movie of the summer. I was super pumped for it, although I'm not even a Trekkie. You might want to be called a Trekker if you're a fan, but no, I'm going to call you a Trekkie. Deal with it. And it got excellent reviews. Definitely was expecting an excellent film. I was expecting it to be the best movie of the year so far. Is it? No. Sadly, I'm going to say it's the third best movie of the year so far, behind State of Play and Watchmen. Don't get me wrong, this is a great movie. Really not that many big flaws, just some minor criticisms would be, I would like them to have shown more of the Enterprise, the ship mainly. They just showed, the captain's chair a lot, and, they didn't really show where they ate or where they slept. It's not that big of a deal, but I kind of would have liked more of that. Because overall, this movie does a good job of just exploring the world of Star Trek, and like I've explained, I'm not familiar with this world, but it manages to have a really strong story, but it's still able to, just have a lot of fun and just do a lot of things, a lot of good action, and doesn't trail off into mindless action. All the action flows very nicely with the good story. And a lot of people are saying that Eric Bana's character, the villain, doesn't have any depth. Like, he gave, the whole story on why he's doing what he's doing, so I don't get why people are saying that. Yeah, sure, the villain could have been a little more intimidating, I guess, but it was good. Unrecognizable Eric Bana. Eric Bana's a great actor. He's definitely pretty good here. All the performances are really good, especially Chris Pine and who's the guy that played Spock? Zachary Quinto? He did really good. Now, the actor that played Spock in the TV series did show up in this movie. I'm not even a fan, and I thought that was really cool. Fans of the show are gonna freaking love that. Maybe the biggest positive thing about this movie is that it did a good job developing each character to the point where, the people who are familiar with the characters, Trekkies, are going to appreciate it because they're familiar and they love these characters. But people that aren't familiar with the characters are able to get to know them and grow to love them. It does a great job introducing the franchise and staying true to the franchise. Visually, yeah, for the most part, it's really good. There's some absolutely stunning stuff, and there's some scenes where I was just kind of like, special effects aren't the best. But, see it on the big screen. See it on IMAX if you can. I didn't see it on IMAX. I don't have an IMAX screen in my town. Although I didn't even see this in my town. But oh well, whatever. I thought it maybe could have done a little more near the end. And I mean just the very last sequence I thought was a little typical. But oh well, it's a great movie. Definitely check it out. Third best movie of the year, like I said. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah! Maybe my mind was ridiculously blown like a lot of people claiming it's the greatest movie ever! Oh my god, it was awesome! But it was a great movie.